welcome you to our Purim play. It's called It Happened in Shushan, written by Joanne Foreman. We have grades 2 through 6 performing today for you. So hope you enjoy. Thank you.
The only thing we know for sure is that 1,000 princes from all over the king's 127 provinces have been in the palace eating their heads off for a week.
And drinking too. And we're going to end up paying for it. So what else is new?
Our taxes are going to go sky high.
There's going to be a special tax on Jews. My cousin's grandmother is a laundress in the palace, so she knows everything that's going on. Whoa.
Have you heard the gossip? Have you heard the news? Have you heard the gossip? Is it good or bad for the Jews? Our lives are ancient rumors. The hour we are free. It takes away our humor. The hour is always late.
I heard all the Jews are going to be deported.
Scattered all over Persia. Are there enough for us for that? On the other hand, we may be restricted to the city of Shushan. Not allowed to trade or travel. They can't do that to us.
Ha, King of Persia, Lord of 127 provinces, from India to Ethiopia. He can do with us what he pleases.
Well, but the king of Hashverosh has never really bothered us. Yet?
He's too lazy, too wrapped up in Queen Vashti.
Watch out. Be careful. The walls have ears.
Have you heard the gossip? Have you heard the news? Have you heard the gossip? What are your views? Our lives are ancient rumors. Mighty we are feet. It takes away our humor. The hour is always late.
Here's Mordecai.
This kid. Mordecai always knows what's going on. Look at the straight story from him.
What should be going on? They're eating and drinking a lot.
When the great get together, it always means something bad for the small. And that new prime minister, what's he called? Haman.
He doesn't like us.
That doesn't mean anything. Haman. Doesn't like anybody. Very insecure.
Or maybe it's a stomach ache. What does that have to do with anything? That would explain his bad temper.
Whatever is or isn't going on, we must use our heads. My friends, it will be time to worry if something bad really happens, but for now, go home.
And what will you do, Mordecai?
I'll just sort of hang around like I always do and keep my eyes and ears open.
Oh, God. This is sick.
A splendid banquet, Your Majesty. Is it Haman?
Just like all the others. My life is so boring, I'm practically snoring. What is there left to desire? What is there left to do? My life is so empty. I've spent it so foolishly, conquest and plunder. My heart has gone under, I'm through. What is there left to do? What is there left that's new? What is there left to know? Where is there left to go? Everything is hollow. A life is so tiring, I'm almost expiring. What is there left to enjoy when life is just a worthless toy? I'd give all my kingdom, my crown and my throne, for just one moment of, I don't know.
Majesty, do you need refreshment?
I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty.
Refreshment for the senses, Your Majesty. Why don't we summon Queen Vashti to greet your guests? We'll be awed by the honor of seeing the Queen in person. We'll be bowled over by her beauty.
Oh, very well. Summon Queen Vashti and tell her to appear unveiled. It is our pleasure.
Queen Vashti, summon the queen. The king calls for Queen Vashti.
Called for me, my lord?
Yes. I want all of my guests to see that I have the loveliest queen in all the world. Unveil, my dear.
What? In front of all these random strangers?
It is my will.
But you yourself decree that no one should see me unveiled but yourself.
Well, I've changed my mind. Do you dare to disobey me?
Do you dare to dishonor your own wife?
Obey me at once or else!
Or else what?
You shall no longer be my queen.
So be it.
Well, that was easy. Now no one is near the king but myself. Well, what's an uppity woman?
I divorce Vashti. I divorce her. I divorce her. I divorce her. There!
I shall be more powerful than ever.
I shall be needing a new queen, but take a decree. Tell all the governors of my 127 provinces, greetings. You will summon all maidens to our palace to be examined for beauty and virtue. One to be selected as my new queen.
Who?
More celery, more olives, more wine.
Yes, I'm working as fast as I can.
Don't they ever get tired?
Why should they? We're the ones who are doing all the work. Hurry. Bustle.
Hustle.
Hurry.
Bored? Bored. Been tied by a silver cord. Contain my rage in a little golden cage. But it's all over now. Wow. It's really over now. And I'm free. I was just a political pawn. And the king I was supposed to fawn. Well, I don't care about the king or the throne. I'd rather be on my own. For a crown, I never had the knack. Now I'm glad to take a different track. I'm so glad I finally got the sack. And I'm never coming back.
Good Shabbos, Uncle Mordecai. Good Shabbos, my dear niece. Your voice becomes lovelier every day.
Thank you, Uncle. What news from the palace?
The king has divorced Queen Vashti.
No.
Yes.
What a brat he is.
Quoth the graybeard.
Well, I may not be very old, but I know when a man is acting like a spoiled brat.
My, aren't we judgmental? You should rather pity him.
Is he the king of Persia, lord of 127 provinces?
He's a lonely man. He's hemmed in by ceremony, by custom. He was never there to think to judge for himself, to think of anyone or anything but himself and his desires. It's not good for any man to indulge himself so much. He was indulged from the day he was born, and he was born before he was born. And now he's going to name a new wife. All the maidens in the kingdom are being summoned.
That's a lot of maidens.
And here, how would you like to be the queen of Persia?
Oh, certainly, in all 127 provinces.
Yes.
No, thank you, Uncle. I'm already queen of this household, and that's enough for me.
But you're maiden of this kingdom. You'll be summoned.
You're serious?
Why not? You're beautiful, accomplished, and I hope I've reared you to use your head.
And think how good it would be for the entire Jewish community of someone right inside the palace.
But he has to speak of all the maidens in the kingdom.
You have just as much a chance as the next girl. Mark gets all those girls reared just to be ornamental. If the king doesn't choose you, what harm is done? But if he does...
Oh, sure, Uncle. I can just see myself as Queen of Persia.
But don't you want to do something for your own people?
Well, certainly, but...
Kings have been good for us in Persia. But with that Haman... as prime minister, anything can happen for the entire Jewish community at any moment. But with you as queen, at the king's right hand, seeing him every day...
Well, I'll go when I'm summoned, but I'll no doubt be sent right back home again. Now hurry and bathe, Uncle. It's almost sunset.
What's this? Some lowly beggar dares.
Oh, that's just Mordecai, sir. He hangs around all the time. He's harmless.
Mordecai? That sounds like a Jewish name.
Oh, yes, sir. He's one of the most respected elders of the Jewish community.
Elder, lick, spit a lot, dog, and pay respect. I dare you to throw me, you arrogant Jew, down in the dust where you belong.
First you up me up, then you up me down. I wish you'd make up your mind.
Down in the dust, all bend the knee to Haman. The king's prime minister.
I kneel to no mortal man.
I demand the respect I'm entitled to.
You're getting it.
Your Majesty interferes, takes more interest in affairs these days.
Yes, ever since I took Esther as my queen, I'm a new man. I would not have thought it possible if it had not happened. I have such zest for life now. I'm completely rejuvenated.
So I see. Who would have thought such a mere woman could have such an effect?
Yes. Well then, put into effect these new tax decrees.
But your Majesty, to lessen taxes is to lessen your own power.
127 provinces and millions of subjects is enough power for any mortal man. Besides, there are other things in life.
And this petition, your Majesty?
Yes, this is from the widow of one of my soldiers. She has not been receiving her pension. An injustice has been done.
Amazing how your Majesty has knowledge of the affairs of even your lowliest subjects. How did this come about?
Even the lowliest subject deserves justice. She wrote to Queen Esther, who brought it to my attention. See to it, Haman.
The Queen interests herself in your affairs?
Ah, affairs, Haman.
One would almost think her as one of those Jews.
Jews?
Yes, always prating about justice, about not doing to others what you don't want done to yourself, and worshipping some invisible volcano god instead of our gods like any decent citizen should.
Our Jewish subjects are as loyal as any other. I'm going to the Queen now. Take care of the matter we decided upon today.
Don, she must be a Jew, and knoweth that there's no other answer. I've seen her talking to that Mordecai. Why else would a queen talk to a mangy old beggar? Well, I still have the royal seal. I still hold the power. This very day, I shall have my vengeance.
Uncle Mordecai, you've never come to my chambers before. What is it?
Calamity.
Haman?
Yes, we have made great progress, my dear. But Haman...
But uncle, you know that no one goes to the king without being called for. Not even me. It is the law. Either the king sends for me, or he comes to me here in my chamber. No one just walks in on the king. It is death if he does not hold out the royal scepter.
It is not only our people. It is you too. Do you think that a Haman...
You are right, uncle. Very well. I will go to the king, and if I perish, oh, uncle...
I will pray for you. I must go now. There is much to do.
The day of reckoning has come. Oh, God, help me. What shall I do? Think, Esther, think. Oh, why does a woman have to be so helpless? Why does it always have to depend upon a man? To go to him without being called for? Wait, what if he came to me? Yes, that's it. I will invite both of me and Haman. To a banquet. The king likes banquets and Haman. Always makes a chance of putting up to the king. Yes, that's it. It will work. It must.
Another banquet? It seems like we just got through the last one. We can have a hot bath, a massage, and a nap. Well, we have to stay up and clean up the mess. Nobody ever cleans for us. Well, look. One of the girls from upstairs. What are you doing down here? Better get back upstairs where you belong. The queen will be looking for you.
But I'm the queen. I'm Queen Esther.
Oh, sure, honey. And I'm the queen of Sheba.
Not chance. The queen will be down here in the kitchen.
Nobody notices us for the work that we do.
Well, I noticed, and I just wanted to thank you for all the work you do. Not only every day, but when there's a special banquet like tonight. I really do appreciate it since this banquet is on such short notice. I want you to share this among you.
We'll all be dipped in clover honey.
Very generous, I'd say.
A real lady, whoever she is.
Oh, idiot, that was the queen.
See?
How do you know?
Oh, sure. How do you know?
Because I'm Jewish and so is she. I've known her since she was a little girl, and this banquet is her plan to save us all.
You mean he?
Really?
Truly?
Yeah.
That was wonderful, my dear. Your banquets always have a special touch.
A great honor, your majesties. A great honor to dine with your majesties and fight like us. Like this, just us. You do me great honor.
Indeed. My queen, you please me in every way. Ask of me any boon you desire to the half of my kingdom, and it shall be granted.
There goes the neighborhood.
The only boon I desire, your majesty, is to continue to live and not to die unjustly.
Why, of course. Who would dare to threaten you, my dear?
Your majesty, I beg leave to withdraw. I still have work to do before I retire.
But don't matters that concern the king also concern the king's prime minister?
Of course. You will remain, Haman. Go on, my dear.
Your majesty has known, since the day I first stood before you, that I am one of the Jews.
Of course. The Jews are among my most loyal and industrious subjects. And your Uncle honest fellow, has advised me on more than one occasion.
What would you say then to one who has behind your back written a decree commanding the slaughter of all the Jews in your empire?
What's this? What's this?
And now what would you mean?
This is an outrage.
What would you do with such a one?
I would hang him.
There is the one.
Majesty, I can explain. That is, you see,
This is the decree that Haman has written without your knowledge. Was I not the uncle of the king? And the servants let me in. A place to make friends with the lowly, something you ignored in your arrogant climb to power and more power. Is this after all prerogative? Away with him! Away with him! My queen, you have saved not only yourself and your people, but my honor and peace and well-being of all pleasure.
Your Majesty.
And in place of the wicked Haman, I appoint you, Mordecai, prime minister, to take pains for me and my 127 provinces. Your Majesty.
King comes to his kingdom. Okay, that's it.